Welcome to our fifth week of our Lenten journey. Once again, we find ourselves in John's Gospel. We are in chapter 12. And we find ourselves with some Greeks, those who are not Jews, who are at the festival Passover, and they come to one of the disciples, Philip, and they say, "Sir, we would like to see Jesus." What a great question. In our world today, there are many who are seeking fulfillment in so many different ways, in so many outlets, in so much that distracts them, and in so much that the world says is really important, but really is not very fulfilling. We would like to see Jesus. As you listen to Jackie's reflection, I want to invite you to be attentive to listening to those around you in subtle, different ways, how they might be looking for light in their darkness, for hope in their struggles, for encouragement in the midst of their disappointments, so that you can lead others to Jesus, that through your witness, through the fulfilling of your own baptismal call, they will come to experience the kingdom of God in their very own lives.
Hi there, my name is Jackie Shirley, and I'm the Steward for Faith Formation here at St. Michael Parish. I have been a parishioner since 2016. Evangelization to me it's nothing more than, sharing the story about what my best friend has done for me, what God has done for me, and how He's saved me again and again. And I think for a lot of people, evangelization is a scary word, right? They think you're going door to door, or you're standing on a street corner talking to strangers, and of course it's that. But a lot of times evangelization is just sharing your best friend and what he's done with the people you care most about, with the people you love. Last year, in 2020, it was a hard year for a lot of people, and for my family, it was no different. In March, my papa passed away unexpectedly, and it was a really dark time and a devastating time for my family, because we didn't feel like we got to say goodbye, and he had been a rock and someone who was always there. And so it was really hard for me and my family. And about a week after he passed away, I came to church with my mom and my dad to make plans for the funeral. And I walked in, and I immediately saw a fellow staff member, Rex, and he just grabbed onto me and he hugged me, and we were both crying. And then he grabbed my mom and he hugged her. And it was just, in that moment, we both felt that love, right? The love of this parish. And then we went into a meeting with Father Jim, and of course he's amazing, like always, and we were in tears the entire time we were talking with him. So after that meeting with Rex and with Father Jim, my mom just started asking questions about the faith, and it was so beautiful, right? She's been gone from the Catholic Church for 20 years, and she just started asking little things, and some big things. Like, I remember one time, it was really funny. She said, if I go to confession after all these years, do I have to sit directly in front of the priest, or can I be behind the screen? And I just thought that was funny. And I was like, no, you can be behind the screen. And then my brother, he decided that he wanted to be baptized, that he wants to go through RCIA. And so I just saw that in the midst of all of this turmoil and this darkness and my family feeling lost, God was there, and He was giving us hope. And so it was really hard for me to not be at peace with Papa's passing and to not feel a sense of joy, because his passing was bringing my family back to God. And God will do that. He will take the darkest of times and the most awful of situations, and He will bring good from it if you allow Him to. Evangelization doesn't have to be the knocking on the doors or standing on a street corner. It can be talking to the people you love and care about God, who loves and cares for you. So I have two questions for you guys. One, how can you evangelize more to your family? And 2, what fears and anxieties are holding you back from evangelizing?